Hey everyone, it's C.S.Gilmore again. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So, I did a quick change up of I added snake oil to the snake oil item to my grave robber, and we're ready to go out and embark on the next quest. Today we're gonna go to the Weald. Oh, the warrens are now unlocked as well as the cove. Okay. Well, we'll try those on another try. No, next episode maybe I'll hit one of those. For now, what is this? Okay, that's a medium one. Yeah. Anyway, for now I want to hit the Weald and Houndmaster. Don't have one of those, but other stuff looks good. Let's see. You can go here. Yeah, that should work. And who else to bring? Oh, that reminds me, I do need to go back real quick because I want to get Reynold treated for his kleptomania. Ouch. It's gonna cost a lot, but it's worth it. There we go. Okay, so that should do that. Now we're ready to embark. Who should I bring along here? How about Dismas? No. Yes. Cambria. I haven't brought her along for a while. Okay, so we've got everyone, and I think that'll make a decent team. Okay, now the Weald's a bit different. I'm gonna want some different items. I believe I want bandages. I'll take a key. Get the food before I forget that. And some torches. I can't remember if holy water gets used all that much or not. I'll just bring one. Bother, trying to remember. Medicinal herbs. I think bandages were a big thing though. A couple of medicinal herbs as well, because I believe there's meat that I can cure using it, which is really useful for just getting more food and sometimes items, I think. At least food. So that should do it. Hopefully that's everything we'll need. Embark. The Weald is full of long, winding paths, bringing plenty of torches. It's like any other dungeon. But it's really interesting because each of these separate areas has their own creatures and its own look. Like, you can tell already this is different than the previous places we've gone.
Corruption has soaked the soil.
It's a lot like the first. It's a lot like the first bit where we came in from the old road. So, okay, not too bad a size. Let's go. Yay, treasure. Please be deeds. You are not deeds. I need deeds.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in
bandits. Okay, well, they're not the worst thing you can run into out here. There's some interesting creatures, actually. And some of them are not nice. So bandits are kind of... I'm okay with that. They're not all that bad. Oh, okay, riposte does work even if you get hit by a group attack. Now that's something I did not know. Everyone's dodge. Kill them.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That is a pretty gross corpse. But that's this game for you, I guess. I'm used to dealing with skeletons in the other area, so it makes sense these are actual people that their corpses would be a little messier. him off if you can. Almost. Alright. How about you finish him off then?
Continue the onslaught.
Ah, the light, it burns!
All.
There we go. Good hit, and the enemy is down. Did take some damage there though.
Seize this momentum.
Comment.
Push on to the task's
Did I
end.
call him Dismas? I might have. Anyhow. Use that. Okay. Now he's back up to full health, almost. First row. Nothing, but just look at that. Dark water, murky, fungus everywhere. Lots of oranges here. Orange and brown. Traps are different too, by the way.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Good,
With a
resist
singular
that.
purpose.
A lot of the things here tend to use plate. Whoops, I missed something. Anyway, I'll get down the way back. For now, in here, make sure it's clear. Yeah, okay. So, on the way back, I'll just grab whatever that was. Oh, there it is. Missed that completely. Okay, this is an old tree. Can't remember if bandages are useful for this or not. I've got enough, I'll risk it. Nope, okay. Maybe it's just a chance. Awesome, some deeds. Need those. And on we go. 4 more rooms. This might end up being a shorter episode, depending on how many battles I have to go through. Here's some of the more unique enemies to this place. Fungal scratchers and fungal artillery. So these all kind of pack a punch. The artillery marks your units, and then the scratchers tend to attack the marked unit with a more powerful attack than otherwise, as I recall. I could be wrong on that though, so don't quote me. Monsters with high protection. Some monsters have high protection, which absorbs attack damage. Blight and bleed ignore protection and are effective means to take down these highly armored opponents. Okay. Let's see, these guys are moderately resistant to blight, but they are susceptible to bleed, sorry. Ugh. Unfortunately, I don't exactly have good access to that, so I have to just go with what I got. At least not with this party, I don't have access to causing bleed and the like. Boost everyone's dodge, since that's kind of worth its weight in gold. These two are gonna need a break afterwards. But that was the risk I took bringing him in here. And hopefully this... didn't hit that one. I was hoping it would hit that because I want to really finish it off. But, oh well. Just do it the slow way. Let's try this.
Press this advantage.
Oh, that worked.
Give them no quarter.
And it healed her up. Excellent. Yeah, that's different. I actually haven't seen all these corpses. Unless, or if I have, I don't remember what they look like.
A faint hope blossoms.
It's been a long while since I played this game, like, all that much. Good. Without anyone being marked, this guy's at a major disadvantage because Like, they really do rely on the marking to help. I think the idea is that they're kind of blind or something. They're kind of like the creatures from The Last of Us, but a bit different. Have her heal him. Oh good, that was really effective. This should finish this one.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
More deeds, yes! Okay, at this rate, I should be able to get the blacksmith upgrade. I'll probably go for weapons because weapons are really useful for me. If I do more damage, I can kill the enemies faster, and they'll be... Oh, so that's how that works. Oh, she was able to pick it without getting sick. Usually if you don't use like bandages on, or no, medicinal herbs on those, then you end up with illness and stuff. So maybe she just got lucky, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I hope to get weapons up, because if I get weapons upgraded, then I'll do more damage, and the enemy can't hurt me as much if they're dead.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
I don't know how a shovel got rid of that, really. I imagine it would take way more than a shovel to actually clear something like that away. Be easier to go around. Well, possibly this place is kind of funky. Oh, what's this? Troubling effigy. I bet I can use holy water on this. Powerful effect. Cave Explorer. Or Cove Explorer. Okay. That's nice. That means she'll be better off in the cove area. Do this. Yeah, use this. There, that does a lot more damage to just one unit. Upgrade dodge. Oh boy.
Exposed to a killing blow.
He's marked, which means these guys are gonna be all over him. That's not good. See if you can. Do I hit the first three there? Stun this one if you can. Good. That'll hopefully save him a little bit of damage. And you do. How do I just do that? He's got repost. That's damaged. Good. He's marked. So these guys are probably gonna go all over either of them now. It's hard to say. Looks like him. At least he's got the repost, so that'll be nice. I'm probably pronouncing repost wrong, but sorry about that. If I am, I'm not entirely sure. Sounds like it sounds like a word with some French origins or something. And stun you this time. If I can. Yes, good. So I'm at least negating the amount of damage I'm gonna be getting hit with mostly. And you'll be more effective if you just club someone. Kind of looks like they have a muffin as a head instead of a giant mushroom. So that's a funky muffin. Oh, I forgot to set that attack. That's not good. I think I've got some stuff to heal Blight though. So let's see. That's not bad. I'll leave it until after. Curing Blight. Your hero is blighted. If you wish, you can use anti-venom from inventory to neutralize it. Right-click on the anti-venom while it's the injured hero's turn. Yep, I'm not gonna do that though yet, because need to deal with these for now. Though, as I recall, you can use items from the inventory without losing. It doesn't use a turn, but I just want to make sure that I don't like use it and then get her blade again and have to redo that sort of thing. Use judgment, that can reach it. There we go. And smack him. Looks like the buff's worn off for the party. More or less. Okay, it's still around for a couple. Not much longer. Sorry. He's hurt pretty bad. This should finish him. Yeah. I need to heal him up. Hopefully I can do that after this battle. Smash a corpse. There, now that's closer. Smash another corpse. Good. Now everyone should be able to reach that. You heal him. Because he'll only be able to eat so much food afterwards. Since you can only eat 4 pieces of food, that's not going to heal him a ton.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Not where is that attack? Great. I have to choose one of them to heal from the blight. Probably him, since he's hurt the most. Because I only have 1 vial of anti-venom. Does this cure blight? I think it does. Yeah, just that. Okay, well, I'll finish this. Battle done. Search.
Success so clearly in view.
I'm gonna continue adventuring because I want that treasure chest.
Trick of the light.
And you. There's only 1 damage. Nah, use it. Then you open this. Bummer. Alright, use that. And you eat a bit. Okay, what have I got left here? I've got 2 rooms, so there could be some good treasure here. I'm gonna keep going a little longer. Maybe show you a little bit more of the Weald's characters and like if they're around. Because I know we haven't run into everything that this place has to offer. Alright, that's it for the food. Here we go. 1 more room. Though there shouldn't be any more battles, so it's mostly just seeing what I pick up on the way to the room. More treasure.
A handsome reward.
Okay,
For a
not bad.
task well performed.
Low risk, everything, so
Packs laden with
that's
loot
kind
are
of nice.
often low on supplies.
And this is it for this place. Oh, that's a nice picture, I like that. Quest complete.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Okay, made a little gold there. Best part is I got some deeds. Question is it enough for me to increase the blacksmith's abilities? Slugger, extra melee damage, excellent. Baron Warren's, not so good in the ruins. Okay, that's good for recovery, which he's gonna need, so that's actually really good. I believe meditation is the only way he can recover anyway.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so he's got a negative quirk. Well, I'm not sure if this is a permanent quirk or what might be. Negative 10 dodge though, that's bad. From the drinking. Unquiet mind. He can no longer use meditation as a form of stress relief. He's been cured of his kleptomania. Good. Consider how much I paid to do that. I had better work. So, I'll show you the blacksmith here, since I think we're in here a bit, but making pretty good time. Increase the weaponsmithing. That's all I can do right now, but everyone, so they go from 612, okay, still the same damage, nope, never mind, I'm looking at the wrong thing, goes up to 714, slightly better crit chance, so it's not hugely great, like hugely better, but the attacks are still, it makes a difference. They do a lot more in the long run, kinda. And it makes a larger difference than it might seem like it should. Okay, he can't get an upgrade because he's not level 1 yet. He hasn't done any quests. Yeah, take him along with her so you can see how they play out as characters. Anyway, got everyone upgraded that I can. Stagecoach, what have you got to offer me today? Okay, I'm not really interested in another bounty hunter. Even if he's got some decent abilities. I got room for 2 people in my barracks right now anyway. Grave robber, I do like the grave robbers. You've got thrown dagger. So better background unit, but you can work in the front. So you're all around a good one. Definitely gain you. And these guys.
Gold gleams like a dagger's point.
So this is an abomination. They're kind of like a cursed human that can turn into this big monster. I don't really like them much because they do, when they transform, it affects like stress levels of people in the party. Where is that? Transform. Yeah, it does a lot. Like other heroes, stress +8. But it buffs like his blight resist, monster, or unless he changes back to a human that heals him. Other heroes lose a bit of stress, but he loses some speed during the change. So he kind of switches back between 2 states. I have to look up whether he can learn other skills besides these ones, because I'm not sure. He's a little different than most characters. Anyway, I'll get him. And that way I can take him on a quest sometime and show you what he's like.
This man is more dangerous than he seems.
And that, I think, well, I should throw these people in to their recovery. Okay, so that's where he can go. And you're in the way. So he's just gonna sit around and not go on any more quests for a little while. You, though, you can... Yeah, you should be able to go anywhere. For your healing... do I have one of these upgraded? I think I upgraded one. Yeah. I don't really want to do that just because I would be out of busts. Then I might need them for other stuff. Anyway, so I'll have her go here. And I think that's it for characters that really need it. He's got a bit of stress, but I'll let him go for now. Alright, so I think that'll do it for this time. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. We'll try some new party members out. Maybe check out one, either I'll hit the Weald again, or I'll go into one of the new areas. I'm not sure yet. But thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.